She built Miller a soundproof study, but in 5 years he completed only one work, the screenplay which I directed in Nevada in the hot summer of 1960, The Misfits. In the production, Marilyn played opposite a lifelong hero and father image, Clark Gable, the old king, whose last picture this would be. There were moments of playful tenderness. Marilyn herself still had that oddly childlike quality, something innocent and unspoiled. But time and life had done a considerable damage. She took so many sleeping pills to rest that in the morning she had to take stimulants to wake her up. And this ravaged the girl. She broke down, and I had to send her to a hospital for a week before we could go on with the shooting. Miller's heroine, of course, closely resembled Marilyn. Sometimes I had the eerie sense that we were in another dimension, that we were hearing Marilyn's own cry against the brutal violations of her life.
I want to know, well, what is it like? And you know, you try to explain it to, I don't want to disillusion them in too many areas and say, sometimes it's nearly impossible. Because they kind of look to you or towards you for some kind of, something that's, I guess, away from their everyday life. I guess you call that entertainment, huh? Sometimes it makes you a little bit sad because, you'd like to be, it's nice to be included in people's fantasies, but like when you meet somebody, you also like to be accepted for your own values at that given time. Well, I know I've been invited places to sort of, kind of brighten up a dinner table, and I find that I can have real pleasure even. And when I knew I was really it's sort of like being a musician. You're invited, so you'll play the piano.
I used to go to movies on Saturday night when I worked in a factory, and that was my only time that I could enjoy myself, really. I used to be very disappointed if I went to a movie and it was a bad movie or I thought people didn't do their best. I really was mad.
I have feelings sometimes. Or some days when there are certain things, some scenes that I have to act that I feel there's a lot of responsibility towards that scene, towards the meaning of what's to go into the scene.
I always feel that I work for the ones who work hard and they go to the box office and put down their money and they want to be entertained, or I always feel I do it for them. When the camera starts until it stops, that moment I want to be perfect. As perfect as I can make it.